We're moving on, and Sarah mentioned this, and this is just really great paper scrapbooking supplies and really fun ideas. And Sarah said this: if you picked up that male-female die cutting set, she goes, oh, by the way, you can use it with a diamond press. Well, now we're gonna talk about the diamond press, which is such a cutie. I have the original one, Beth Kingston, that came out.
I do too.
And I love it because you know what? Yes, I have my big Gemini, but if you just wanna go somewhere and you still wanna be able to do dies embossing,
just put it in your tote.
This is what, you can't carry the big Gemini very far.
And I do love that everything mix and matches. So when you buy Crafter's Companion small dies, you can use them in the diamond press, and everything kind of goes together, and that's what makes this such a great craft day. And today we are launching 5 new diamond press bundles, which I know everyone has been waiting for. The dies are incredible, and I just want to show you what we've got. So
look at this.
Let's look at all of these beautiful, this is called the Home and World collection. This is, I think, one of the first ones we've ever done where the dies are sort of interactive. And what does that mean? I'm gonna show you, because we've got so many great images to show you. We've got houses, we've got globes, we've got phrases, we've got borders. Aren't those beautiful?
Oh,
we've never really done anything like this before. People have been waiting for this to come, so let me show you how this works. For those of you who are not familiar with Diamond Press, we're a company that make these little teeny tiny handheld, I can hold them up with 2 fingers, die cutting machines. These are also available on hsn.com in a couple of different colors, and I think we'll talk about that in just a second. But what's great about Diamond Press is it doesn't use those use plate A and insert shim B. It's if you're a beginner, if you're an expert, this is perfect for you in those tiny dies.
If you're in a hurry.
If you're in a hurry, if you're on the go. So it just uses these little plastic folders. You're gonna get up 2 plastic folders with this Home and World bundle. You're gonna get a large one and a small one. So what I'm gonna do is take one of these beautiful dies, and if you're not familiar with metal dies, they have this sort of ridge on the one side, and that's the side that you wanna have beautiful. Go onto your paper. So I'm just gonna take a scrap of paper, lay the die down, insert it into the folder, and again, what's great about this is I can physically hold on to this and sort of squeeze it shut. Then I'm gonna insert it into the diamond press, crank the handle, and if you'll notice, I'm not like, this is so hard. I'm holding onto it with 2 fingers to get it to go through. Look at this beautiful, intricate die. I don't have to get a little poker to get it out. Clean, cut, and beautiful.
Oh gosh, that turned out
Home is where you are with me. But
can I give an update already?
Of course
Sorry,
you can.
darling. We only have 800.
No.
We only have 800 of these left. Now remember, this will work in your Gemini. These dies work in your Gemini. If you want the Diamond Press bundle, we've got the machine bundle in 4 colors. If you don't have one yet, I would highly recommend adding it to your collection.
Because when we sell out of the colors, we sold out of one of the colors recently, and it's taken us, I think, 6 months, and we don't have it back yet. So if you see a color you love,
it's really heavy duty. Like when you feel this, it's not just like a whimsy, plastically little thing. You really feel it's meant to do its job.
It's the metal die in there. So I did that die cut. Look at this cute card that I made with it. Oh, by the way, just use plain old cardstock, and you can do this sort of layered shadow look. So as I'm doing some of these projects, I want you to think about all the cool stuff you can do with it. This is one of the border dies that, again, I don't think we've ever done before. Yep, I'm gonna lay down my piece of paper, and again, we're using teeny tiny scraps. This isn't even an inch wide. All of us who, I know Suzanne is one too, you hoard the pattern paper because it ain't cheap, and you want to use the very last bit of it, but you don't know what to do with the little scraps. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous border down here on this card. And look at the intricacies of that. There are little teeny tiny X's on there. And look at the added texture. You're getting this in the bundle. $24.95 for all of these. Look at this beautiful 3D globe. So you're getting the base. You're getting all the different layers of the globe. But what's great about this is it's not just one die. So I can take the actual base of the globe. And again, this is a teeny tiny scrap of white paper that you'd pull out of your printer. Gonna insert it, and this is where I can use the smaller folder. And again, insert it, turn the handle.
Quick, 3 minutes or sell out. You have 3 minutes or it's gonna be gone. One or the other is gonna happen in just a second.
So this comes out, and then look at how beautiful this is on this card.
Oh, I just love the heart floating in there.
I know. And guess what? The heart die comes in there. So we're gonna take, again, a scrap of paper. And I know I'm hurrying through this, but I wanna show you all the great images before it sells out because I want you guys to get it. Thank you. And again, what I really like about this die is it's 2 dies in one. So I'm gonna put it in, crank the handle. So you're gonna get the big heart and the small heart. So I used the small heart, whoops, small heart on this card. And then, oh, by the way, here's the big heart on another card. So think about this as you're going through these sets of dies, all of these beautiful, intricate dies. Again, teeny tiny pieces of scrap paper. You know you have a drawer full of scrap paper.
I have a box.
Right, I know. And I mean, think about what this would be at the bottom of your scrap tote, and you wouldn't know what to do with it, and you'd forget about it. I've thrown all my board, all my dies away.
And Beth, real quick, I just want to point out, we have this on FlexPay. You can get this whole set home for $6.24.
Oh my gosh.
And if you need the machine, get the machine. You just don't know how adorable and fun it is to use. And especially if you don't have a lot of space.
Or if you do this with your kids or grandkids.
Yes, because you don't plug it in. There's nothing to worry about it. It's just really simple and easy. And the darn thing really works well. And remember,
look at how intricate
a lot of the things you find from Anna and a lot of the items from Crafter's Companion, their dies will fit through here and work through here as well.
Even if you get the big dies, like that Sarah had those beautiful home dies, there are some teeny tiny dies in there that you just don't want to use with your big machine. Two fingers, I can pick this up. If you have dexterity issues, if you're a lefty, flip it around. No battery, no plug, not having to wait for anything to go through. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. I want to show you this welcome die too before we run out of time. So here it is straight across on like a pattern paper. Here's the same die on brown cardstock. Here it is, just cut in one spot, and look how we arced it on this card. All of this with the same die. Think of all the possibilities as you're running this through your machine. That's what I think is so amazing about this whole process.
Hey, by the way, guys, if you want the machine itself, normally it's $34. Tonight for the show, $29.96, and we've got the 4 FlexPays on it.
We have
Did you know that?
Do we have time? We have 4 FlexPays?
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you believe it? And it's $29.96 or $95.
Do we have time to talk about this before we go,
we do. We have a brand new binder, too.
Because I'm afraid we're going to sell it before anybody sees it. So this is the new binder. Again, if you buy Crafter's Companion dies, if you buy Anna's dies, if you buy Diamond Press, this beautiful teal binder, you can put all of your metal dies in there. It comes with these metal sheets. I like to store mine on the actual sheets they come in, but you can also, they are magnetic sheets, and there's a folder in the back. So this is also available on .com. If you're picking up a bunch of dies today, look, here's a folder for your stamps and your embossing folders. This is great to pick up today. I just wanted to mention it before we ran out of time because I know we have so much good stuff.
So that's a brand new binder. We have this set, which is going to be totally sold out here in about 30 seconds.
I cannot. Well, that is amazing.
But I want to show you guys the Diamond Press too, because it's a gem. It is so awesome.
And I love the
colors. Yeah, we have the turquoise, we have the purple, we have the lime, and we have the coral color. Here it is, guys. Now this is a special configuration. It's the Embossing Bundle. Under $30. Yes, there's 4 Flex, Ms. Beth, at $7.49. And we do not have the gold. The gold is already sold out. You guys have made it a customer pick. It's just hugely popular, and it's just really fun. The dies are great, but having it, you know, I've got the Gemini. I have my Cuttlebug from Anna, and I have the Diamond Press. There's really a reason and a place for all 3, actually.
It's not an either or, it's an also.
It really is.
Add-on.
Yeah, it is. And I love to take it. If you go to crafting events, if you want to just work in a different room, my Gemini, that baby's heavy. It's not moving anywhere.
You can do this while sitting in front of the TV, and it is sturdy enough that you can throw it in your tote, and you don't have to worry about it breaking or the handle falling. I mean, it is a good quality, sturdy
really good quality.
Yeah.
And we do not have a lot of those available. So just want to show you that little Diamond Press because it's so cute. I just love it. All right, well, we're not done. Miss Beth has a couple more things to show us.
I have anxiety now that the first one
I love
sold out.
Okay, here we go. Brand new, save for us, a butterfly stamp and die set.
This one is overwhelmingly awesome. We have never done anything like this before. We've always had sort of cutesy flowers and cutesy embellishments. These are actual gorgeous. Wait until you see the art we've created with these. Again, same premise. Folders, metal dies. This one actually comes with coordinating stamps, which I'm really excited about. So I want to show everybody. So you're getting all of these metal dies, and we actually show them all down here. Again, it's got words, it's got different florals, it's got phrases, it's got teeny tiny butterflies and leaves, and then it has the coordinating stamps. Suzanne and I both know. Suzanne and I both know these stamps by themselves will be at least $10 or $15 a sheet.
Oh, easily. And
you're getting
beautiful.
2, and they're such high quality. So you're getting 2 sheets of stamps. You're getting all of these metal dies. You're getting the large and small folder. all of this for $19.95.
Okay, that's good.
Is that right?
Or $4.99 on our 4
Holy schmoly. Okay.
And $5 to ship everything all day.
You guys are amazing me today. I feel like I was
really
not fully prepared for the awesome
there's
deals that
already
are going
300
on.
gone. I have 700 left to watch this.
Oh, come on, guys. Okay, so this one's even more intricate. So you go ahead and you stamp the image that this is a beautiful flower, and then we went ahead and colored it.
We could have just used the new Spectrum Noir Aqua paintbrushes, basically.
Oh my gosh.
How cute would that look with flowers?
How gorgeous would these be with
If you got those from last hour, it'd be great.
This would be absolutely perfect. And that didn't even take me 2 turns. So I've gone ahead and look at how beautifully that cuts that out. That leaves a beautiful a beautiful white edge. So there it is down there on that card. But guess what? What if you wanted to just stamp it all around the outside of your card? You don't even have to die cut it. Maybe you want to emboss it. Look at that beautiful result.
Oh my gosh, that's
How
gorgeous.
about doing this as what? Speaking of the the pens, right?
We just had them,
with the black, just stamp it with black ink. All of this. Oh, how about a tag? Or how about a little gift card? All of this with just 1 stamp and die from this bundle. So imagine the possibilities, because you're getting 2 sheets of stamps, you're getting all the dies. I'm getting very excited because I don't want it to sell
Can you
out
just show
before
them how
people.
pretty it's going to sell? Show them this flower.
Isn't that
I just want
beautiful?
you guys to see how complicated the florals look, but you guys have made, it's the stamp on top of the paper, then cut out on this little machine that's created that.
Those intricate, beautiful, isn't that absolutely amazing?
Really pretty. The florals are gorgeous.
And these have, again, those real intricate phrases. And what I think is so amazing is, again, this is a teeny tiny machine. These are very intricate phrases. Look at how beautifully this comes out. And I don't have to have a tool to poke it that says bloom. Look at it on this card.
And sorry, Beth, it's sold out.
Ow, I was so excited about it.
Okay, don't forget, you want to be able to get the diamond press to do all that.
I might get to go home early. I feel like
you might actually.
It's
It may be a short day for you. That kit is now sold out. And again, ask about the diamond press bundle, the machine bundle. We have it available at under $30. And I can explain something too. If you're brand new to this whole idea of crafting, I think getting the diamond press machine is a really good way to play with die cutting. Because a lot of people don't know how it works. You're saying, I don't want to invest in something that's over $100 and some. Or
you don't want something that's electric, that you have to plug in, that you have to have a set aside for.
So if you're just kind of stepping your foot in this, or someone's interested, but they're not willing to, like your friend says, oh, how do you do that? That would be a great gift idea.
End of the year teacher gift. At that price, that would be a ridiculous
really good idea.
Suzanne and I have genius ideas when we get together. We think we're geniuses. Really, crafty
no, we're not, but we think so. All right, so a little earlier, Sarah from Crafter's Companion, you saw she had a whole bunch of stuff stuck on all of her little die cuts. Were stuck on, and she used Xyron. So Beth's here to talk about Xyron.
So this is new to HSN. We've never had this on before. This is the new and improved Xyron Create a Sticker Mini. It's a 2.5-inch machine. We have our 1.5, we have our 5-inch, we have our 9-inch. This is for people who are new to crafting, who want to get their children, children into crafting. This is our Create a Sticker Mini. You're getting 30 feet of adhesive, and you're getting the machine all in one fantastic, gorgeous new color, by the way.
It's cute.
All for $27.95. How does this work? It's such an easy, great tool. I'm gonna take this cute picture. Our friends just had a baby, the darling. I'm gonna insert this into the machine. I'm actually gonna turn it around and do it backwards for you. Insert it into the machine, turn the knob, and outside the other end is it's going to become a sticker. Now, for those of you who are familiar with our other Xyron machines, you may be saying, where's that clear film? This one does not have it. Excuse me, for those of you who maybe prefer not to have to deal with the film, not to have to peel it off, there is none. It actually rolls back up into the machine. So look at how cleanly and beautifully, again, edge-to-edge adhesive. I've turned this into a sticker. You want to make a quick gift idea? I've taken a little canvas, added a little bit of washi tape, lay this down on top, put a little heart sticker. How darling is this? In just 30 seconds, I did that. Yes!
Imagine a little canvas fridge magnet.
For grandparents, I know. But this is for if you want to be that Pinterest mom, if you're somebody whose kids love to use your tools and you think, no, my friends, not the $75, $100 tool. This one is for you.
Well, and plus, everybody can use it. If you're the mom who has to do the projects with the kids, if you've got a school teacher.
Dexterity issues, absolutely.
It's taking almost anything and making a sticker out of it. If it just comes down to the really basic idea,
and
that's what it's doing.
30 feet of adhesive, which is what I think is important. But I also want to talk to those of us who consider ourselves expert crafters. If you have a Cricut, if you've got a Gemini, if you're making some of those larger projects, I want to show you what these are. These are die cuts that I ran through. Father's Day is coming. Look at this incredibly intricate card with all these little tools, this toolbox. All of this was put together with Xyron. So if you are an expert crafter, if you are a beginner crafter, if you are a Pinterest mom, this is for you. You can take these, again, edge to edge adhesive on the back.
If you're decorating for a birthday, I mean, it's for, you'll use it for so many things.
All the party. If you know someone getting married this year, if you have graduation parties coming up, and in just seconds, we're making these beautiful stickers. This is how you do it. You've seen those projects on TV. You've always wanted to know how they work. How about some ribbon? Suzanne and I love a little ribbon.
And I love doing ribbon. You know why? Because it's very hard to stick ribbon on anything. Because if you use hot glue, you're going to see the ribbon. You're going to see the glue under the ribbon.
And adhesive ribbon is very expensive. Self-adhesive ribbon is very expensive. You can only get it in the widths and the colors you want. Again, if you have a wedding coming up, put a ribbon around a votive candle. That's a sticker on the back. I could stick it on myself. We will do this all day long. Think of all the projects that you can do with this. 30 feet, and the refills pop in and out like a dream. No more having to wind it through or pull it out the end. It just pops in and out.
It pops in as one unit.
Pull it
I'll
out.
show you guys. It's right here.
Pull it out.
Here it is. This is the refill. And it just literally snaps in, and then you can get more refills on hsn.com.
Isn't it amazing? We also have repositionable available on .com, which we usually don't have in our other stickers, which is sticker makers, which is fantastic.
And with this size, Beth, what I really like is that's pretty much what you're going to use for everything. I mean, a lot of us have big Xyrons, and I find I always go to my smaller ones. My X machine is great, but it's a little bit too small for a lot of my projects.
No, you're totally
So I really like this size, actually.
So this one I just took, this is, again, a scrap piece of paper. Ran it through. You would take a little dollar store, oh my gosh, I've lost the name of this. Crepe paper, streamers. Put it through, stick the heart on top, and look at these great party favor, table toppers. This is with scraps of paper and your Xyron sticker maker. Think of the possibilities. If you're somebody who loves not only the die cuts that you've cut, but the cute die cuts that you can buy in some of the bundles, and I think we actually have some great paper bundles today, this is a really intricate die cut. If you tried to put adhesive on this, you would not get anywhere because it would be seeping out the sides or it wouldn't go through. Again, insert it into the machine.
If you love working with vellum, but you can't figure out how to stick it on anything, vellum's great on this.
Are you reading my mind?
Are you doing vellum?
Girl, I will do vellum. Okay, I got vellum for you.
I'm telling you, vellum's a nightmare, but I love using it.
Because you can't, look at how, this is a really delicate die cut.
All right, Miss Beth.
Edge adhesive. Okay, I'll just stick it on
All right, by the way, we have 90 of the additional refills available. Not a lot of the extra refills. Thank you, Beth.
It's so good
We'll
to
see you later today.
Okay.
I think. You don't have much
I might
left.
go home, you don't know.
By the way, how would you like to be able to get some couple dollars off? I love it. You can get $10 off when you apply for HSN card and you buy something right at that moment once you're approved. But really what's even better than that is the fact that there's a whole bunch of cool things that you can take advantage of that we never even talk about on the air when you have our card. Well, this is something I was involved in and I'm quite proud to be a part of it, Habitat for Humanity.
Since 2011, HSN Cares and Habitat for Humanity have been helping women realize their dream of home ownership.
HSN Cares believes in giving back.
You're building lives. HSN actually cares.
For the entire month of May, HSN Cares will donate $1 from every at-home item sold during at-home shows.
None of this could have happened without your donations. Thank you for helping me make my dream a reality.
HSN Cares is the heart of everything we do.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com. There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
I'm a huge Pinterest fan. I don't know if you are, but I'm always looking for great ideas. And one of the hottest thing, one of the biggest buzz is being able to do modern day calligraphy. It's just absolutely the buzz and the rage. But the question is, how do you learn how to do it? Well, we're gonna go to one of the country's leading experts. Miss Kelly joins us. She's the author of The Art of Brushed Lettering. She also is a teacher. She's passionate about sharing how can you do calligraphy, but you've really made it easy for all of us to figure it out. And I call it now this new modern calligraphy as opposed to the old traditional one.
Yeah, it's totally different from the traditional calligraphy. You have brush pens. I'm actually a scrapbooker and crafter, and I've taught scrapbooking classes, and then I picked up a brush pen and I became enamored with it. So I added calligraphy, taught myself calligraphy, added it to my scrapbook pages. I did some card making and I added it to cards. You can use it in home decor, and it's super simple to use with these workbooks and pens that we developed with American Crafts.
And she put this all together. So let's talk about what they're getting, what to expect, and then we'll show them how it works. So We're starting off over here.
Yeah, the bundle is the workbook for small brush pens.
And you created that, right?
Yes, and we have the paper pad for projects. There's black paper, craft, and white paper in here. And then we have a 3-pack of black brush pens. There's a fine, a medium, and a large brush tip pen.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Also, too, we've got really unique, if you want to go kind of crazy, these are double-sided pens that actually have brush tips on both sides. That's absolutely unique to what Kelly's created. We also have a 4-pack of additional, make sure I get this one right, 4-pack of paper pads. And if you want the practice, you stamp and then you go over the stamping, we actually have the stamps available as well. So where do we begin with this, Miss Kelly?
Well, you begin with the workbook, and it's set up just exactly how I would teach it. So at the beginning of the workbook, you have very smooth paper, first of all. It's really important to have very smooth paper. And you have tracing pages and then tracing shapes. So the basic strokes, there's about 8 of them, and they compose all of your letters in the alphabet. Wow. And then the next section, you have the letters of the alphabet, the lowercase letters, and the last section, you would have the uppercase letters right here. So I'll just show you how the brush pen works. And in this, with the 3-pack, you would use the medium or the small brush tip pen. Now, a brush tip pen is flexible. That's the big difference. So you're moving away from the traditional dip pen and metal nib and ink, and you have everything. You take off the cap and you're ready to go.
Which would stop me there if you've ever tried to do traditional calligraphy. Just don't have the time for that.
All the components, right.
Yeah.
So this is fast and simple, but most importantly, it's super relaxing. So I suggest you sit down comfortably at a table. And the workbook really needs to be flat. So I'm going to take a few pages, lift it up. It's a coil. So because it's a coil at the top, that's important because left-handed people want to learn calligraphy as much as right-handed people. So this is suitable for both. And then I'll just show you, here's the tracing paper, again, right in the book. You don't need an extra pad of paper. You place this down, and then you practice holding the pen high on the barrel. That's important as well. You place your pen and you go, when you move the pen upwards, you have very light pressure and you draw a thin line. When you move the pen downwards, you press, it flexes, and you draw a very thick line. So you start with these beginner strokes, and then when you move on to the lowercase letters, you have the same concept, the same technique of moving, placing the tracing paper on. The letters are broken down into strokes, light up, push down, release, exit, and dot your I. So I and T are the first letters of the alphabet that you learn because they're very, very simple strokes. and then you cross your T. And so do you see all of these rows here of all of these letters over and over and over again? Sure. That is going to build up your muscle memory when you're working in your workbook. So it's very calming and meditative. And actually, when I was learning brush calligraphy, I became very, very calm doing this. And it became like a meditative practice every day. I have people who contact me and say, Kelly, I love these workbooks. My children use them to improve their fine motor skills. I use them to help my anxiety. I also want to address envelopes and make cards. Right. And so, as you know, there are many, many ways that you can use calligraphy with your crafting. And oh, look at that. Writing on envelopes is becoming super popular. Snail mail, we call it. And everybody says, I want to decorate a pretty envelope. Right. So they grab their brush pens after they learn the alphabet, and then they can make these projects like this.
And it just translates to so many cool things. And again, if you go on Pinterest, it is the rage. Everybody, I've never seen in a long time such a buzz on something that's so old. I mean, calligraphy is ancient, right? And then today, there's this whole modern buzz about it that we really do want to learn how to do what I call the modern looking calligraphy. And you can see that. I love these examples over there of how you really can bring it into a feeling that's very much today. If you do home decor, you'll love it. If you have really bad handwriting, I have, Kelly, probably some of the worst handwriting on the, I should have been a doctor. Quite frankly, my handwriting is hideous. But you know what? With calligraphy, I'm not embarrassed. Once you learn, now you can make things beautiful and pretty instead of I always have to go to my printer and print something out because my handwriting really is bad. And I've always wanted to learn calligraphy too. And I think you've made it so simplified in this kit.
And that's just it. Like, anybody can learn calligraphy. People ask me all the time, what's your real handwriting like? I have messy handwriting. Can I do calligraphy? And you know what? Brush lettering is completely different than handwriting, completely. They're not related. Huh. So you don't have to have good handwriting to do this at all. So what I'm doing right here is I am taking a stamp. Once you learn how to draw all these different shapes and you know how to write the letters, you can take all of these stamp sets and not just make cards by stamping, but you can trace over them. You can stamp them many times and practice your calligraphy by tracing the words. Because face it, everybody doesn't want to write alphabet every day of the year. They want to learn to write words and write quotes and make cards and just have fun with the calligraphy that way. So at the end of the day, you do want to write words, and the stamps are a great starting point for those words.
And you can also use the stamps, well, just as the stamps, which are great. Okay, so let me tell you what's available in the stamps. We have the everyday tracing stamps, and then we also have that are called Celebration or Everyday. So there's two choices. And very quickly, I'll show you this one. This is the Celebration, correct?
Yeah,
did I get that right?
That's a celebration.
And it's
the
a
everyday,
set of 4.
Yeah, you have days of the week, months of the year in the everyday, and so you can stamp in your planners and in your journals and use the stamps that way as well.
So again, this is everyday, and then this is called Celebration. It's a 4-pack. Quite frankly, I think the stamps are beautiful. So if you want to short and go really quick to having a look at calligraphy, that'll do it for you as well. All right, Ms. Kelly, welcome to HSN.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, and stay right there on the line and do not hang up. Hey, by the way, definitely get social with us. We have so much fun on a day like today, especially when you participate. And what you can do is, if you want to post, you can hashtag It's Fun Here, and your pictures will pop up on our internet site. Which way am I going? I'm going over here. Anyway, so share your crafts. We've had so much fun. We want to see, what are you doing? What's going on? What have you made you want to share with someone else? So you just search HSN or hashtag It's Fun Here at hsn.com to upload your pictures, or you can do it through Twitter and Instagram. A lot of ways to be able to show off your great designs. Okay, I'm going to keep moving because this next thing is near and dear to my heart. And I'll tell you why. I have been stamping for a very long time, but I found that I wasn't using my stamps very much. And the reason was I was goofing them up all the time. I just could not get enough ink, and then I'd have to start again. And so I found a system that actually is about $60 that I use at home, and it's expensive, but guess what? I don't goof my stamps up anymore. Well, wouldn't you know it, We Are Memory Keepers has decided that they're gonna do something that is much, much more versatile, but allows you to be really a stamping pro. And Amber, welcome back. We love when Amber's here. Amber, you know what I discovered was, once you get a system like this, all of a sudden you pull all your stamps out and you have no fear.
Because you will, like you said, this is a tool that takes what you already have and makes it more affordable and so much more versatile.
Yes.
Because the Precision Press Advance, which is what I'm showing you now, is the newest tool from We Are Memory Keepers. And Suzanne, you know what I just found out? This is exclusive to HSN right now, because you cannot find this anywhere else.
Wow.
It just isn't in stores yet. And so one of the things many of you stampers struggle with, I know I do too, is when you make a stamping impression, it's not quite perfect. Well, you know what? With this tool, I can go back without hunching over my project, add a little bit more ink, and perfectly mimic, go right on top of where I stamped before without any shadows, and create the perfect impression if I don't get it the first time around. The other great thing about this tool is that I can layer my stamps. I am gonna show you guys exactly what you're getting, but I just wanna give you a quick preview of what the Precision Press Advance will allow you to do when it comes to stamping. Because like I said, not only is this affordable, but this makes it so much, you know what, you guys, I used the wrong color. We're just gonna use my hands to clean that off because I wanna show you the layering effect. But this is gonna make it so much more easy to create layered effects and more precise stamping every single time. You see, I got a little on the edge there, but that's okay, because when I stamp it down and put that stamp press on those pegs around the edge, I get a perfectly beautiful layered stamp every single time.
Cool.
So let me tell you about exactly what you're getting with the Precision Press Advance. Over here, you can see you're getting the base plate, which has these pegs right here, along with the clear plate on top. And you can see that the clear plate on top has these holes that align with the pegs, which is why you get precise stamping every single time. You're not gonna get jiggling around because those pegs keep it aligned every time. Now, the great thing about this bundle is you're getting 2 of those clear plates. When you do end up finding this in your stores, you're only gonna get 1 plate.
We have 2.
We're giving you 2, which makes layering so much more easy. And the great thing about this tool, guys, is that this can remove completely. So you can use this as a freestanding stamp press, or you can use it as part of the Precision Press Advance. It can work both ways. Also, by taking it off, as I'll show you later, you can use this and rotate it. You don't have to, you're not constricted by a hinge.
You cannot do that with the other systems.
When you have a hinge, you just can't do that. Also, you are gonna get a stamping pad that will link onto the base as well, because that's gonna give you, you know, as stampers, we know you need a little bit of a little cushion for, in order to get a great impression. So you're getting all of those pieces to the set. And they will not fall down. And then you are gonna get a magnet as well to keep your project in place on the magnetized base. Great thing about that is it's a little larger than what you're used to seeing, because this makes it a little bit safer if you wanna go ahead and use that with your family.
Isn't it? Okay, so it's clever to begin with. If you have a ton of stamps like me and you just never use them because it's so frustrating, I'm gonna promise you, get this at home. It changes everything. And I actually love stamping now because
it revives your love of stamping.
It really does.
Because you're not, you know, one of the things I dislike most about stamping is hunching over my project to get a perfect match when it comes to layering stamps. And that's just not something I really want to do, because I want to get a perfect impression. And there's sometimes when I have layering stamps and I just don't use them.
Right.
I get them because I see how beautiful the samples are and I'm like, oh, I want that. But then when I go to make it, I don't want to have to do it because I have to hunch over my project every single time. So what I'm doing here, you guys, I'm not hunching over anything because I have aligned these stamps so that they match every single time. I'm using a layering technique called CMYK, which is available on .com. And you can, basically what this is a professional printer would use this technique to layer colors to get every color of the rainbow. So we've translated that technique into layered stamps. So I'm taking 4 stamps using my Precision Press Advance to align on those pegs. You can see I'm slipping it over very easily and pressing down right down in the middle. And I get that layered effect from 4 stamps and create all of those beautiful colors.
And you know what's interesting, Amber, too, is you notice more and more stamp companies are doing layered flowers, layered stamps.
And the layered flowers, are so hard if you don't have
so hard to
a tool to do it.
And here's the other thing too. Let's say you're doing something repetitively. Maybe you're doing a bunch of thank you cards. Do you know when?
Funny you mentioned that.
We did not rehearse this.
Funny you should mention that.
What I love is you can't screw them up anymore. So if you're doing a whole bunch of cranking out some stamps and you're doing a repetitive stamp image, you're going to use this and you can't mess it up. And like I said, there's nothing worse than laying a stamp down, and when you lift it up, half of it's there, half of it's not there. It doesn't matter anymore. You just re-ink, because you know sometimes you miss spots, you don't ink it right. It doesn't matter.
Let's pretend that's what happened here. So I'm going to put my stamp down, and you know, I lined it up with my pegs, and see, look, I didn't get a perfect impression. This would usually have to go in the trash.
And you have to throw it out.
Because you wouldn't be able to match it up again. But all I have to do in this scenario is add a little bit more ink.
It's worth it just for this
right here, because I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me. And look, you can't tell where I messed up because I was able to stamp it in the exact same place every single time. So I've created 2 cards just like that. So if you want to mass produce a bunch of thank you cards for a party, for a wedding, you can do it with this tool. Because
you know the great thing too is, let's say you want to combine things. For example, let's say you just got the stamps from the calligraphy set. Okay, and you want to say 2 words, and you're using stamps from all over the place. You can put more than one stamp together on one set. Or, see, look at this.
I'm telling you, we are reading each other's minds.
This is the other really cool feature, is how much I love this thing.
So I'm doing exactly what you were suggesting.
So you've used a couple of different
taken
stamps.
actually some of Kelly's stamps, and I've taken several sentiments and lined them up on one stamp. I was able to use the grid lines right there on the plate, and I'm not using it with the precision base right now. I'm just using it as a freestanding stamp press because I want to show you that you can use it that way too. And now, look at that. So I did mess it up that time, and if I had it on my plate, I would be able to fix it. But let's see if I can get it this time. I think I can.
That'll teach you not to do it on the plate.
Oh, I did it.
That was pretty impressive.
I'm a pro, you guys.
But if you had messed that up and it was on the plate, you just go back over it and it fixes it.
And it fixes it every single time.
You have no clue how this is going to change your life. And I mean dramatically. And I'll tell you what, the other systems are very limiting, and they are $60 and very limited.
That's
this
the thing.
Does the max. It's the most versatile I've ever seen. And girls, I'm wildly picky about this. I really do know these kind of products well. You're getting this for $21.95, and it's worth so much more than that. Because all those stamps you have, all of a sudden you'll have this aha moment. The first time you use it and you goof up a stamp and you fix it instantly, you're going to go,
so satisfying.
Oh my gosh. I have thrown away so many stamp projects simply because I didn't ink the stamp base right. This you cannot goof up anymore. I'm telling you, girls, before it's sold out, invest in this. And with our Flex, it's $5.49.
So I'm going right back and showing you again how you can easily layer your stamps and get exact placement every single time. This again is that CMYK design where I'm using that professional printing technique, but using stamps instead. So I'm layering my stamps, and I've already placed that blue down. Now, because I have my stamp placed precisely, I was able to do this not only once, but I can do this repeatedly. So I'm going to place my plate on top, align it with those pegs, of course, and my recommendation is to go ahead and provide pressure right straight down the center so that you don't mess anything up. So once you've done that, you've layered that stamp perfectly. Now I'm going to keep moving through the colors. So I'm now going to add some yellow to that image. And the smarts have already been done for you. We've figured out how to layer these stamps, and now we've given you a tool that is affordable and totally versatile because you can just put that right over those pegs, press down in the center, and lift up, and you're gonna continue to add color. And because of this CMYK kind of approach, you're going to create every color of the rainbow just with those four colors.
And that's called the Bird and Floral Layering Stamp. So we have that available. It's called Bird and Floral Layering Stamps. And we're going to pop some information up for you. The other one we have is called the Butterfly and Floral Layering. So we do have a couple of different stamp sets that work back to this.
Exactly.
But all the stamps you have, as long as they're clear stamps,
every stamp you have, whether it's layering or not.
Even non-clear stamps. Also, even more so, if you have
those cling stamps.
The cling stamps that are solid and you can't see through them, it'll work on here. And you know what's really brilliant? You can easily screw those up. The clear, you kind of have a fighting chance.
well, you can't see through the cling ones.
That's the same with the cling ones.
So you can use your alignment guides on here to get perfect placement. When you start using the
cling ones with this, your head's going to explode.
What I love about this, Suzanne, is that it's affordable.
Yes.
We're giving this to you at a price that is affordable, and so now you can create professional projects without having to spend a ton. So you can layer your stamps, or the stamps that you've kept stashed away because you don't want to use them for fear of messing it up. up, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
I'll tell you what I like about our 2 kit, because a lot of stamp places, I'm in a stamp club, they're showing layered flowers all over the place. With the 2 plates, you can set up your stamps and you can knock it out. If you only got 1 plate, you have to rip the 1 stamp off and then put the next layer on. Again. With this, because they give you 2 plates, she set up 2 layers all at once.
And you just knock extra plate. You can get extra plates.
Yeah, we do have extra plates.
So if you wanted to just set up a bunch, like I did here, you can knock out those layered projects in no time at all. And so I think it's such a great feature. Now I do want to show you what I was mentioning earlier. I'm going to go ahead and take the stamp off so I don't mess up my board. But you can, because this is not hinged like the other ones out there, you can rotate this. So I can take this and I can create stamped patterns by just rotating it around and around and around. That's something that you truly cannot do with other stamp presses. This is a unique, versatile, and affordable option to create perfect stamped projects every single time. I think it is something you're going to love. I know you're going to love it.
And I'll tell you, if you have a ton of stamps, I was in a stamp club, and until I got a system that kind of worked like this, but this is much more advanced and much more versatile, I didn't use all my stamps. In fact, I used hardly any of them because I would screw up the project all the time because I didn't ink it properly. Or I'd have, you know, one that's stained with black ink and you can never tell if there's enough ink on it. It changes everything. If you're doing embossing, you know how hard it is to get embossing ink correct on a stamped image?
Yes.
And again, it won't matter. So if you didn't put enough embossing ink on, just re-ink it and stick it back down again, and you're gonna hit that exact spot. It's a complete and utter game changer. And I know you're at home going, she is totally geeking out about this. It's true, you will love your stamps, really be passionate about stamping.
So I'm gonna show you exactly what we were talking about, because you'll be able to see it here. You know, let's say I ink up my stamp and
we missed this whole part. I missed
the whole part, but because I used my Precision Press Advance, I can add a little more ink, leave my paper exactly where it is, hold it in place with that magnet. The great thing about the magnet is it does work through the pad, so you have enough hold. And now I'm gonna go right back over it.
Now watch, this will change everything.
Press down, I'm gonna give it a little more pressure this time.
Look. Without screwing up the whole project.
And I didn't have to throw away my paper. I didn't have to start my project over.
How often have you tried to cover something up that you stamped?
Oh, I know. You just figure out, like, you just reconfigure your whole project. We're like, well, that's got to get covered up now.
Exactly.
Because that's my mess up.
And I think that's why we don't, in the past, we haven't used our stamps as passionately as you can. Once you get this, you're going to go stamp crazy. All right, Clarette in Ohio, welcome. You're on the air with Amber and Suzanne. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good. What do you think about this?
I think it's fantastic.
Pretty brilliant.
I have a stamp set that I have to cross my eyes, hold my hands, cross my legs, just so to get it right.
Say a prayer.
I have to have it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Clarette, it changes everything. You'll literally go stamp crazy once you start playing with this.
I know I will. I am so excited. My daughter's sitting here beside me and she's laughing. I said I have to have it.
Well, I hope you use FlexPay because it's only $5.49 to try it out.
Alrighty.
Well, good. Well, enjoy, and I hope you can join us all day. We've now sold 1,100. And here's the story. I have about 3,500 sets left. I will guarantee you this is not going to make it all day long. It's supposed to air later a couple of times. It will not. And so tonight, if you've got stamps and you never use them, or you get so frustrated, I promise you, even if you just use it to correct a mess up, let alone not even the layering. 90%. Yeah, that's it. You will completely love owning this. And you're going to be mad if you miss out on it. So don't miss out. All right, Amber, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks so much. This is
good to see you. I love this. I absolutely love it. It's one of those things I think I got to get. Because I like my unit, but it was $60 and it's not this versatile.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's huge. Amber's going to be back a little bit later, so stick around. Oh, in about that's right, about 2 seconds, aren't you?
Right now.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be back now. Let me show you some cute lights we have. It's one of our hot items from Improvements. These are color changing. They're just perfect now. We're rolling into spring and summer. Outdoor decorating, indoor decorating. They're fun. If you'd like to see all of our hot items, all you have to do is go to hsn.com and you can check out the entire list of what you are finding there that's super hot right now. And it's easy to find all of our hottest items. Okay, so yeah, I didn't let Amber go too far because we have a really beautiful choice of paper collections next, okay? So Amber, welcome back.
Hello, long time no see.
Stay on the line for the stamping thing. Oh my gosh, that's great. All right, this is called Bright Blooms or Botanical Gardens.
Yes, okay. This is a choice of some awesome paper packs because really when it comes down to it, We are crafters, and if we need one thing, it's paper. And we need beautiful paper, and we need good quality paper. And we're bringing you all of those things in these two kind of choice of configurations. Right over here, we have this beautiful Bright Blooms collection, which is 3 paper pads. Each paper pad has 36 sheets of paper, 18 patterns, 12 of them are foiled that have that beautiful gold kind of embossed foiled design.
This is so happy.
Oh, this is like me all day long. This is totally my jam. So over here we have those 3 paper pads. You have the butterflies, you've got wildflowers, and then you also have spring blooms. Beautiful patterns, and I have them all laid out here, but basically what you see here, you're getting twice of this. Now, the great piece about these papers is they are double-sided, and they are the full weight that you would expect from a quality scrapbook paper. So when you look at these in the store, you're looking to pay at least 99 cents per sheet, if not more, because of the gold embossing. You're getting 144 sheets. It's kind of like 114 sheets. That's like $114. True. No, thank you very much. We will give it to you.
$26.95.
Yeah, exactly. I like $26.95, much better. Then over here, again, you're getting a choice of, so decide whether you want the beautiful blooms or the botanical gardens, which I also love because we've got here the palm and ferns, which has those beautiful, like kind of very modern palm tree vibes that is very popular right now. You have the navy florals, which has kind of a nautical sensibility about it. And then this one, which I really like, has a vintage kind of garden motif, which makes me think of gardening, seed packets, that sort of thing. So you can really get both and have yourself set with every kind of paper you would ever need for all of your paper crafting projects and any of the products that you're getting today. I'm gonna move those because those are gonna fall down. All right, so if you look here, over here we have all the beautiful patterns that you're getting. You can see, again, you're getting-
those are double-sided as well?
Exactly, everything is double-sided. So
that's great.
Here you can see you're getting lots of beautiful watercolors and lots of greens. So if you wanna make something like a wreath, you know, one thing I always encourage people to do on my blog is stop using so much solid paper and start thinking about how you can incorporate patterns. So this is a great way to use subtle green patterns to create a wreath rather than using something that you might usually reach for, which is a solid piece of scrapbook paper. True. So I think that that's a great little technique. Let's look at some of the other samples that we created with the bright color, I'm sorry, which one is this?
This one's called the
Bright Blooms?
Bright Blooms.
Whew, I'm getting my names mixed up.
Yeah, the really bright is the Bright Blooms.
The Bright Blooms. And so here we've created beautiful bright scrapbook pages. I love here we've fussy cut those flowers. So not only are you using this as a sheet of paper, but look at each embellishment on each sheet of paper and how you might be able to use that. We layered those flowers right there. That's a beautiful way to use it. Again,
it would be cute with our diamond press we had earlier.
Absolutely.
That diamond press with if you guys got the dies, the flower dies.
If you picked up any dies today, this is what you're going to need to use it. You need paper, and why not pick up beautiful paper at a crazy good deal?
Such a good offer.
Such a good deal because you're getting 3 of these paper pads, which is going to give you a ton of paper.
If you really went into a store and saw a paper pad like this, I mean, what would one paper pad cost?
One paper pad usually costs about $20, $25.
Yeah, so that's, at a minimum, that's $60.
Right, exactly.
In just paper pads.
In just paper pads. So why? Why do that when you have the option to not? And so again, we've used it here to do some scrapbooking, card making.
You know what this would be so cute too? It's not only card making, but making envelopes, because the inside and the outside. When you open up the envelope, it's going to show the opposite color in the envelopes. This might be the outside of your envelope. So when they open it up, that's the interior.
Suzanne, we have the same brain today.
What is going on?
I'm telling you, because I come prepared. So what I did here is I created a little seed packet envelope that you can put together. And like you said, when you open that guy up, you can use some of the little inserts that come with the paper to stick inside there, make a little note card for someone, and then seal that right up. But then you have the beautiful inside because it's double-sided. So you don't have to worry about that. The other great thing you can do is layer these. They all are meant to layer together. So create a beautiful scrapbook page like this. So, you know, this, I believe, uses patterns from both collections, so I would encourage you, if you're up for it, to go ahead and grab a few, so you can create scrapbook pages like that.
With FlexPay, it'll cost you, over the next 4 months, $12, $13, $14, maybe $14 max. Remember, $5 to ship everything today. 5 crisp $1 bills ships everything you're buying today in Crafting World. So if you get both sets, it's, what, $14 over the next 4 months? And that is a lot of variety, a lot of paper.
It really is, and once you get these...
it's not the thin, wimpy stuff,
No,
guys.
this is good stuff.
It's not one of those
sometimes
inexpensive
this is my
packs you
test.
find.
That's the sound of good paper.
It almost is to the level of cardstock.
Yes.
It's super close to being as thick as a cardstock.
It's a very good quality paper. So this isn't the flimsy text weight stuff that you want to run through your printer. This is stuff that you want to craft with, that you want to make beautiful keepsake projects that you're going to keep for a long, long time or give away as gifts. This is not something that is a throwaway stack of paper. Here we used it to cover a piece of chipboard to create a beautiful little notebook. You can go, I mean, because it's that great weight of paper, you can use it to create little fringe on your projects and not worry about it kind of falling apart.
And I got to tell you, taking all the dies you picked up already today and using it with your dies through the machines.
Absolutely. So this is perfect for die cutting.
I'm officially letting you go now.
I think this is it.
Okay.
We have reached the end.
And again, stand in line for the stamping system from We Are Member Keepers, because that is amazing. I kind of think I'm shopping after I'm done today. All right, next item up, you got to stick around, because guess what? It's also going to sell out. It sells out every time. But if you are stuck at what to get mom for Mother's Day, you have the perfect answer. You just give her the gift card. It's easy. And don't wait till the last minute, because moms know if you wait till the last minute and you get them something lame. So we're going to make it easy. They will love getting an HSN gift card, and you can check out all the varieties of gift cards we have if you go to hsn.com. All right, so as I mentioned, this next item, every time we offer it on the air, always sells out. And what I love, it is a fresh, new approach to florals. And Holly Fawson, another one of our scrapbooking experts, is joining me to talk about it. Hey, y'all.
Hello.
I think this is neat. You know, I walked up and we were talking about it, and the first thing I thought was, how different for a floral.
It really is different. This is a fresh take on botanicals, in that you're bringing together simply a curated collection of both stickers and papers and everything that use line art married with color to allow these beautiful prints that you're going to see in this kit. 32 sheets of 12 by 12 paper, heavy weighted paper, beautiful artistic design. Suzanne, this all starts as art to begin with, and then it's taken into this design. It comes from Ducras. If none of you have ever shopped at Ducras before, they're the largest European craft company in Europe.
Look at this.
And they make some of the most gorgeous things right from art. So here's some beautiful papers. Again, using both line art and I love these muted watercolor effects. And you're gonna get these beautiful papers. 32 sheets of these, and you're gonna get 4 of each design, and each one of them is going to have coordinating paper to be able to create any cards, scrapbook pages, or craft projects. On top of that, you're also gonna get, if you come down here, I'll show you, 4 sheets of 8.5 by 11 paper. You're also going to get 161 thicker stickers, and we love these because they're adhesive. You can stamp them, you can distress them, you can age them. Over here, we're going to give you, if you've never used toppers before, these are a 3D layering system that absolutely makes some of the most beautiful card embellishments you'll ever see. We're going to give you 75 of these lovely, beautiful stickers. Look at this. This incorporates actually the line and color filled artwork, inside of each one of these. And then we're going to give you 12 of these ribbons that are printed specifically to match. 38 of these great sayings, so you can sit down and just get card making. And over here, we're going to give you 20 of these gorgeous resin florals that are self-adhesive as well. So you're going to get all of this to come together to look like this. What I love the most about this is uniqueness, though. I think I really love it because, A, this comes from original artwork. This is not just graphic work put together. This is marrying line art and color, which makes a very unique finish.
Is that the example
of the layered, fresh end? So those are the layered ones, and I've got those. I can show those to you here. Here's some of the layered ones, and this is how this works.
How cool.
These are 3D layered, right? And they simply layer up on foam tape and give you dimensions. So as you can see here, it also includes borders, sayings, and that's one set of them. You're gonna get 8 of these all together. There's some additional ones there, and they just make some of the most beautiful finishes. And let me just show you too, this kind of brings it all together with when you're looking at the line art.
Gosh.
Look at this. Now, this is not your everyday kit that you're getting today. This is something that's going to make it uniquely yours because it's exclusive here in the United States on HSN, and because of it has this beautiful garden feel to it. I just think it makes an absolutely gorgeous kit. We were talking about Mother's Day. Look at this cute Mother's Day card they made. Cute. This is using the resin floral, one of the resin florals, the beautiful prints. It's using some of the 3D toppers, very easy to use, and I'll show you in a minute the example of how quick they are to put together. Here's a save the date. This is actually from from one of the pieces of 32 sheets of paper that you're getting. This was actually cut out and made into a card. Is that not gorgeous?
And if you got the calligraphy kit we just did, and you add it to this, you can do it yourself.
It was so awesome too, by the way. Yep.
Yeah.
So real quick, I'm going to show you how easy it is to pull this all together. And again, you can look at these beautiful colors and the richness of them.
Pretty.
But we're going to quickly put together a card. Here's your actual card base here, and we're going to add some of the coordinating paper. And then we're going to use some of the toppers, which I'm going to place right there. And then what we're going to do is just start layering them.
And they're numbered, right?
Yeah, they're numbered. So what you're going to do is when you showed the sheet here, right? What you're going to do is you're just going to punch out one of these, and it says 1, 2, 3. So you just follow the numbers and then stack them accordingly. Okay. So we've got that there. We're going to go with this next layer here. We're going to add this layer. Oops, yeah, here. We're going to add two more of these here. I'm going to add a little bow because remember you've got all these gorgeous coordinated bows, right? And then we're going to finally say here at the end, happy birthday. And as you can see, in just a matter of seconds, I was able to put it together this adorable card. Now imagine if you got this home and you got this beautiful layered card put together. Beautiful, right?
And that's a card somebody keeps.
Yeah, definitely a card somebody keeps.
It's not one of those cards like, oh, it's just an old basic card. And I love the fact that if you're a scrapbooker, if you're a card maker, if you're you're just doing home decor projects, I think these florals are exquisite. And I've never seen florals like this before, because there's a lot of florals out there, but they have just captured some magic in this line work.
They really have, because they've married the two together, and because it's so unique. And what you'll notice when you get this home is the quality and the quantity of things that you're going to get in terms of everything. They've thought of everything, because you're going to get like the thicker stickers. All these different prints are in each one of the letters. There's also little detail stars, parentheses, and things such as that. And they just pop right out like this, and they already have adhesive on them, so you don't even have to add adhesive, which makes it very nice.
And they also bring dimension to the project.
They do.
They're just not flat stickers.
And it's also great too, like I said, because you can distress them, you can ink them. Here's using some of the pop-ups that we showed you earlier, the toppers, actually to create a scrapbook page, which I think is just really cute. Here's using a lot of the resins.
Those are great.
Here is corner pieces, and then another framed photo. Here gives you another really great idea. Now this is using just that paper. Now, as you can see, I put this paper up just by itself out on the table because it's so stunningly beautiful. It really can stand alone. So that is very, very cute. And then here's a card, kind of shows you how all the prints look. And this is using one of the die cuts.
That are included.
Right.
It's a big, big kit too. $24.95. I just want to point out, Flex on this is $6.24. It's a very unique floral. If you're into florals, if you love beautiful floral design, but you really want something that's different, I think this is very individual looking. I think it's really exquisite. And it's something that's easy to put together. You know, they give you, Holly, all the elements so that you can be successful.
Now here's a page. Here's that one page I told you has this beautiful artwork. Remember with the botanicals? I slipped a picture in here. Remember, I just went old school with it, and I slipped it underneath this by cutting this out. And then I'm just going to add some stickers here to the line art. And we're going to put them different places here. And then you can use the actual letters to say, my sunshine. And you kind of get the idea, right? So this whole page comes together, and there you have this gorgeous, look how gorgeous that page is.
It really is amazing.
I mean, really is so beautiful.
And it's not difficult. So if you're an absolute beginner, or maybe you have someone who really wants to get into scrapbooking or card making, and you don't know what to start them with, this is a complete set. I mean, you get basically everything you need right out of the box to be able to create really beautiful pieces.
And you can just sit down and get started, because it's all there right in front of you, ready to go. And all you really have to do is add adhesive. In some cases, you don't even have to add that because it's already on and attached to many of the pieces.
Right. So between the stickers and all that.
There we finished a complete scrapbook page in just a matter of seconds. Really, this is so gorgeous. Here shows you some great ways of how it coordinates with the paper in the background. See how they punched out the hearts?
Oh.
Added the same, added the florals
behind it.
Yep.
That's clever.
Excuse me, and this is finally one where they actually cut out that large vase.
Oh, pretty.
And used it as centerpiece and then added the picture here on the bottom.
Over there, right?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up. Ms. Holly, thank you.
Thank you.
You're here throughout the day.
I am.
We will see you about later. I'm going to show you some really popular items from the hour as well, and please stay on the line for this. Here's a little update, too, on our Precision Press Advanced Bundle. I'll tell you what, if you've got a bunch of stamps or even a couple of stamps and you're really frustrated because they don't stamp right, you don't ink them up right, this will end all of that. Plus, it's going going to do the most advanced layering successfully. It's brilliant. $21.95, that is a steal of a deal for that, you guys. 4 flex pays. Please order that before it sells out today, and I will absolutely guarantee you that's gonna sell out. There's no doubt in my mind. That is a clever idea. In fact, I'm gonna pick it up when I get off the air. I'm gonna walk off here, go to the computer, and I'm ordering that. Our today's special, let me give you a reminder of this too. Wow, we've had one airing and 25% of our quantity for the day already gone. And what is it? You're gonna make the most incredible fun dimensional cards. There's a whole house theme, there's a cake theme, and there's a chair theme. Well, that's part of the house theme. Yeah, the house, the chair theme, and the cake theme. And each individual pieces, they come with the actual, say, the cake itself, plus you get an embossing folder, plus you get the accessories, plus you get an entire clear stamp collection. That individually would be $50 a piece for all 3 sets. We've got it all together in one kit. Plus you get the DVD, plus you get the paper to go along with it. It is jam-packed. We also have an auto ship collection. You're seeing peeks at it now. It's 4 different shipments that you'll get. In December, you're gonna get a really cute holiday festive design, and then in March, you're gonna get a spring collection. So really cute. It's called Birdhouse. $74.95, 4 flex pays for that. And again, wildly successful. I want to thank Sarah Davies and all my fabulous guests who have joined me tonight. All right, I'll be back at 9 p.m. tonight to help wrap up our big event. Coming up next, one of our very favorites, Anna Griffin's here with Miss Debbie. She's just around the corner. And Ann, I'll see you tomorrow night, or later on tonight. Thanks for joining me. Hang out, we got a lot coming up.
Making something beautiful gives you a sense of purpose and fulfillment that really no other pastime can. Whether it's card making or woodworking even, we all have inside of us the ability